Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if I need to call this morning chat or late night chat because I need to be my ass in bed trying to get a couple of hours of sleep. I did get some sleep, but it's been a very interesting 24 hours, and it's on YouTube in these YouTube streets. There's a song came to me this morning when I woke up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is a sinner that fell down. It's a song by Donnie McClurkin. And that was yesterday, Sunday, supposed to be a day of rest, a day of worship. And it was a big ball of confusion. And it's just very ironic when it's coming from somebody that comes in the name of the Lord. That really bothers my spirit. Now, the only dog that I have in this fight is that the person that comes in the name of the Lord and they act in such a way that is so opposite. So I don't bat for nobody's team but my own and his. I just watched Andrea Nelson live. That was a very good live. Hear her TV, she was on there. And she kind of, because to me it was a lot of BS up until Hear Her came on there. I mean, how can you sit here and make this mockery and then play victim and act like you didn't do nothing wrong? And as far as these receipts, it doesn't sound like it's much of receipts. It may be one or two pictures. But to go on but to go on your community post and literally threaten somebody, saying that you're 3 hours from them and that you're going to be on 10 or your husband's going to be on 10, that's a little bit much. It reminds me when Trees made the alleged visit to Tails' apartment. I mean, when is it's too much? When is YouTube? It's too much for YouTube. And the way you was cursing your subscribers out. Now I know I done some QAs. I've been the queen of QAs with a little help from Dr. Brown. Um, that's not no excuse for doing that. But honey, I assume you wasn't under the influence when you was cursing out your subscribers yesterday. Like you did for surpass. It was unreal. You're in one chat and you're looking at somebody else's chat. And then they're streaming you listening to somebody looking at their chat. Then you're attacking people in their chat. Hey, I'm unique. It's not becoming, and that's not what a Christian does. Yeah, we do fall down, we do fall short, and we get back up. But this is becoming a little bit like too frequently, especially when you have a good ministry going, and then something like this happen, and that can cause people to lose their soul. But then you wonder why Q don't want to talk to you. Let me tell you, Q is a very reasonable person and he loves receipts, honey. But when you didn't threaten him, I don't blame him if he don't want to talk to you. You didn't put your husband picture on YouTube. I don't blame him if he don't want to talk to you. How do you expect to have a resolution if you didn't threaten somebody's life? So the resolution and the answers and the way we the Bible said you go to your brother, not bring it to town hall. He did say you can bring them to church, but I didn't went through this before though. I think I didn't post a scripture similar to this when it was. I think it had something to do with Snooki and you and her fallout. It just seemed a little problematic, and it seemed like the common denominator is you. I'm feeling great. How's Shelly Moore? Everybody in the bushes. I don't know. I don't react to a lot of stuff. I don't react to a lot of way. I was gonna come on a couple of times yesterday, but you know what? I felt like it was going it was just gonna escalate, which what it did because there wasn't no reaction. Really, it wasn't anybody reacting to the shit, and so it just escalated into something that was bigger because you couldn't get the attention that you wanted after you didn't threaten somebody. Well, I was waiting for the pull up. That's really what I was waiting for. Who trolls people like that by threatening them, threatening to come to their house? Like, I don't think that was cool. People didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like that because the thing about it is, if you can roll up at a content creator's house, offer some YouTube drama, people that you don't even know personally, then who's to say you can't roll up to one of these subscribers' house? Life is too short. There's too much stuff going on in the streets today. And what I couldn't understand for the life of me, I know it was bullshit because why would you tell someone if your husband is going to defend your honor? You say you from the streets, right? You did time, you did all this stuff. You from the streets. Why would you let your enemy know you coming for them? Why would you put your husband life in danger? I knew that was a bunch of shit. But for you to even make it public on a public platform, threatening someone, that's a little bit much. And so I heard the rant last night, and you know what? I I feel like there might be something going on there. I don't know if it's neurologically, psychologically, mentally. I don't know, but there's something going on there. So all I can say is I'm gonna pray for her and pray for this situation. Um, that's so unbecoming and unchristian like. It's just really sad. YouTube has developed into this. And you know what? People can just like you can do a live on whatever you want to do a live on. So can we. If we have people on our panel and we're talking about what's going on the YouTube streets, that's our channel. That's our business. Why get mad at that? Why feel a certain kind of way about that? I don't understand how you're going to say that this man is still your friend when you have talked about him in such a way. And the people that you think are friends are not. Shout out to Sean David Way since he loved to use my content. I'm sure you have your notifications on. You're probably in the bushes right now. But yeah, I saw him on Val's live last night, and he got his ass in there and got his ass out. Trees too. She wasn't saying too much of shit either. Throwing shade. These are the people that hide their hands and leave you out there looking like a fool. Life is way too short for all this bullshit. But yeah, just keep that individual, everybody involved in that party in our prayers because I think there's some issues, deep rooted issues that go way beyond what we see and what we know. And AT2 with his crazy ass, I enjoy AT2 because he makes light of the situation. Something very serious. He jokes about and he makes light of it. No pun intended. I appreciate AT2. I appreciate his commentary. I appreciate him for trying to lighten up the mood because YouTube it's just gotten to be very very dark, and that's why I don't come on here as much as I used to. So I got to get off of here, y'all. I got to get ready for work. Um, y'all have a great week. If I don't come back on here this week, have a great week. You pray for me, and I'll pray for you. Peace.